Okay, so you know how in normal Marvel Spider-Man you have this many suits, right? You go from the starting advanced suit all the way to the No Way Home black and gold suit, right? Well, I may have outdone my most popular video on the channel where I added 30 plus suits. We have added over 45 new suits into Marvel Spider-Man PC and they're all incredible. I highly suggest staying until the end because some of these suits you will absolutely love and you'll want to install in your game. And as always, I have everything linked in the description as well. And also, Happy New Year! We're in 2023 now. I started, okay? 2023, the year of Marvel Spider-Man 2. It's going to be hella exciting. I'm going to start it off with this suit, the A.I.M suit by TangoTeds, okay? Most of these suits are by Tango, just incredible modder, I swear to you, like, just the amount of quality and the amount of suits Tango has put out in 2022, ever since Marvel Spider-Man PC came out, is astounding. So, here we go. Also, before we actually get into it, I do have to say the annoying YouTube stuff, you know, comments help, and I love talking with you guys, so let me know down below which suit is your favorite. My suit is also in here, and I'll let you know when we get to that. Liking the video helps with the algorithm stuff, and if you subscribe and hit notifications on, it seriously makes my day. And of course, we're going for 100k subscribers this year before Marvel Spider-Man 2 comes out, so if you subscribe, it helps me out so much. First thing I will though point out about this A.I.M suit, you see I got ray tracing on and you got the city reflecting in the lenses. That is incredible, right? That is so damn cool. I don't think it's the right reflection though for some weird reason, but it's still okay. Look at how cool that looks. So the suit is absolutely incredible. I really like the A.I.M like sort of logo here. It's kind of Raimi-esque but changed, and it's really interesting to know that an alternate Spider-Man out there has decided to just join A.I.M for some weird reason. But I do kind of like this emblem in the back as well, and the sword. Like, this suit does feel kind of armory, doesn't it? So it is pretty damn cool to look at, you know? It is an interesting sort of, I guess, palette for Spider-Man as well as a suit. So there we go, the first out of 45 plus suits. Now we're going on to the next Tango suit, which is Arachno Man. I mean, it's a cool suit, like designed by Tango, but the suit itself just looks goofy. Like, it's just got two button looking eyes and then no, you know, emblems or anything. It's just funny, man. I don't know. But this assassin suit, that sort of really menacing lenses really suit this suit, because this Spider-Man just outright ends his opponents. They don't get to come back. Like, he's sort of like a weirdly enough, like a Punisher Spider-Man, but just without that whole, like, his whole family being taken out. He hung out with Wolverine once and he was like, you know what? Yep, I'm just gonna end everyone. So he shoots the bullets out of there as well. It's crazy. And, you know, he's probably got some web cartridges and ammo. I do like the back spider as well, like the way Tango's kind of made it. It all kind of meshes well, and I always love sort of Tango's like takes on all of these suits. They're really damn well done, so I mean, it's always great to see it. And here we have the Beyond suit, the Ben Reilly, I think, like, is this the Sensational suit? I can't really remember. I don't, like, at first I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but like that emblem's actually kind of cool, right? Like, it fuses with the blue and it, you know, it just meshes well together. And I'm always a fan of like bigger spider emblems on suits, so it's pretty nice to look at. It's just a different take on the classic suit. It differentiates Ben Reilly, and then you've got that cool fusion in the back, and you can see kind of how all the like the spiders emblems connect, and it's always really cool to see how it all meshes well together. Now the eyes are very interesting. I'm not too used to this type of lenses, but it is also an interesting take on, you know, I mean, he's just separating himself as a Spider-Man. He's like a different one, you know, obviously. He's still, like, he's got all the memories of Peter, but he doesn't want to be him, right? And now you've got the campus suit, which obviously is the Disney campus suit, because they couldn't use the official MCU suit, so they had to differentiate it, and Tango's done an incredible job with this as well. Now, the thing about this one is well, I mean, the emblem is interesting, and I kind of prefer this over the actual Homecoming suit. I might get crucified for this in comments, let me know, but like I said before, I prefer this. And then look at the web shooters too, like that looks really cool, like the gauntlet-y, bulky type of web shooters, like inspired by the olden days. Like, that is really nice to look at. I don't know, it's just weirdly aesthetically pleasing. Now obviously the mask is the same as the other one, but that's really where all the sort of similarities end. And then he's got some like web cartridges there on his belt, which is, you know, pretty damn cool. And then, you know, you got the what if suit. So it's just a campus suit, but like in the what if style. So it's shaded and it looks really cool. It's really damn well done in the sense of like the actual shading. It is awesome to look at, and I will never ever not include the suit because I mean it's just nice to look at. I mean, look at it, it's shaded, it's cool, and we can always go for some cool suits like that. And now you have the web suit, which is just, you know, the campus suit but with like a hoodie on in the sort of like tradition of just the sort of homecoming spirit, I guess. Worldwide Engineering Brigade. So it's cool, you know. I'm here for it. It's an extra suit that you get to differentiate the style, so why not? And then you've got the Tango classic suit. So this is Tango's take on the classic suit. The emblem is really nice. I always dig that sort of Raimi-esque emblem there. The eyes are really big too, and you can't hate on that. The emblem is always nice, and the classic logo returns, but it looks more like a spider than a tick, so that's always great to see as an actual suit, and you always love to see it. And you got the Drew suit. Damn, that voice crack, I'm gonna get crucified, bro. But this is cool. I think as a Drew suit it's kind of familiar, but I can't put my hands on it. I think this is one of those, I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but this back emblem is really cool. Like, I don't know, it's very interesting. Kind of reminds me of the Alex Ross emblem, kind of, but clearly isn't. I mean, it's a nice looking suit, I will say that much. And then you got the Fantasy Dark, which is from Amazing Spider-Man, or is it Amazing Fantasy 1000? Where you have a bunch of multiverse Spideys, and this one is one of the cooler ones that you get to see. Like the patterns all over the place. It's a darker suit, it's got red lenses, a red spider, and a red back spider. So it's always nice to see a cool suit like this that differentiates a Spider-Man from all the other ones that we see. And then you also see like a Fantastic Four one, where presumably and sadly maybe one of the members just got taken out. I think it's always when it's either Reed or Johnny, because Ben's always there and so Sue. So awesome suit. I much prefer this over the bombastic Bagman, because it's like, hey, it's like he's actually part of the Fantastic Four. And on this one, he's got an actual back emblem. So that's cool, because he actually sort of gets to integrate his spider persona still within the Fantastic Four group. Like, he doesn't just completely get rid of that, you know. So it's always nice and appreciated. I mean, look at the fabric as well. It's like a nice sort of, not crinkly, but it's just like a nice texture, right? It's always awesome to see stuff like this. And then you got the Fantasy Illuminated suit, which, as it suggests, it's illuminated. Looks cool. Interesting design by the actual artist. Not much I can really say beyond that. Like, you know, you just got the web there, and his eyes glow, and then you've got the same thing on the back. Sort of an interesting design. Like, it's always funny when a Spider-Man's like, he's still Spider-Man, but he deviates so far from the, you know, OG look. You're like, damn, what made that happen? And then you've got Fantasy Gold, which is just, you know, red and gold. It's kind of got blue eyes. Lenses are nice. I do kind of like that. It's interesting, and it's always, you know, nice to see some sort of different lens. The emblem is always fire, like, you know, it's kind of Raimi inspired, because I can always see it, like just the head of the spider there, it's like Raimi, and down here, but then obviously it just changes the emblem as it goes on to a different style. And then you've got the gold sort of plating here, which looks nice. Admittedly, it's kind of weird, it's a bit jarring to see it with the sort of like, you know, red, but it is always an interesting take. And this back spider is awesome, like genuinely really cool. So I mean, I don't know, man, I kind of dig it. But imagine if the plating was blue, like the same texture but blue, that would have been fire too. But it is what it is. It's still an okay suit to me. So, and then you got, I think this is one of the final suits, which is, well, fantasy suits, which is Fantasy White. I really dig this one, because it's just like, there's something about white suits that are underappreciated. So it's definitely an interesting look. The spider emblem's huge. He's got black lenses there, which look pretty damn cool. So he probably looks terrifying at night. White emblem in the back. Looks interesting. I don't think we got to see the spider from the back, so I think Tango had like liberties to kind of have fun with the back emblem. At least that's what I assume. because I didn't really get to see this Spider-Man from behind, but who knows. And then, of course, one of the iconic House of M Spider-Man suits. A lot of people really enjoy this one. For me, I'm like, yeah, this is cool, but like, where the hell is his spider emblem? Like, he's got the back one here. It's kind of weird. It looks like a sort of like a shield more than anything else. But it is nice overall to look at. Like, I kind of dig it, but I really like the lenses overall. Like, those kind of lenses I always dig, you know? And then you've got the imperfect suit, which is kind of like, I mean, it's imperfect, clearly. It is an interesting suit. I don't know if this is the one that's meant to be like when Banner became Spider-Man or something like that. Because that, it reminds me of that, but I'm not sure, because, you know, there's a lot of green here as well. But it does look very Raimi-esque in general, but then you've got that big fat classic logo there. So I'm not too sure, but this design is actually kind of fire, so... And then you got my suit, the I-Voltex suit. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts on this, because this is one of my favorite suits of all time. Not just because, you know, it's my suit, but just in general, I really adore the design. Like, that emblem there is fire, and the back one especially is so cool. I really dig that. And you got the V in there and the spider on both of them for the, you know, for Voltex. And you've got this sort of black and white aesthetic with a little bit of hints of gold there, but, you know, and obviously the good old classic red. I think it just meshes really well together. But, you know, you guys let me know. And of course we gotta have a hood, because we need more hooded Spider-Man suits. It just looks cool, man. What more can I say about that one? And of course, if a lot of you guys want this suit, I will get Tango to put it up on Nexus Mods, so let me know. Now you got SpiderWoman 616. Obviously, she's cool. It's Jessica Drew. How could you not like her? She's one of the OGs. You always love this sort of like the webbed parts there. It's always cool, and she always has like such an aesthetically pleasing design. You know, it's always like, I don't know, it's just nice, like just a perfect mix of like all their, you've got yellow, red, and sort of black. Like it's a nice mix, and she really rocks it. And then of course you got the dark version of it, which she actually has an emblem there, and it looks really nice. This one I dig too. I really like it. She still keeps the webbing there, and then she actually has the back logo, which looks very interesting. It really suits her too, so it's a really damn cool look, and it's always awesome to see more Spider-Women in packs, so, you know, make sure to download that too. And then you've got the McFarlane suit. This one is really damn iconic because everyone has seen that cover with all the webs around them. Looks amazing. Like, look at those lenses. They are the most iconic, like, thing of the comics, or one of the most iconic things. That emblem is nice, simple, but it works. And you always, I love this webbing. It goes really hard. And then, you know, you got the classic emblem in the back, and, you know, you can sort of see like contouring there, if that makes sense, like a bit of lighter blue with some darker blues. It all works really well. And then, you know, you can see the boots and everything. It looks great, man. It's an awesome suit overall. Like, I really dig that one. And then of course you've just got the winged version of it. So you got the normal one and then the winged version, so, you know, you can sort of choose or install both of them, and it's really cool. So that's nice. You got Maximum Symbiote. So this is, I think, from the 2018 cartoon, if I'm not mistaken. It is an interesting style by Tango for this one, because this sort of symbiote here looks like a water painting, and I kind of dig it, honestly. Looks like a water painting. Looks very liquidy. I dig it. I dig it. Not really much more I can say about it. I'm not the biggest fan of the Maximum Symbiote suit, but I do like this Tango take on it. And then you got May, not Aunt May, but, you know, May Parker. First thing I will point out is that amazing web shooter design, incredible, love to see it. Then you've got the sort of Ben Reilly-esque look that she takes after her Uncle Ben, if you will say. And then, you know, you've got the back logo there, it looks cool. I love this bit with the feet where it kind of just does that cool thing there. Like, it is interesting because it's not like her full foot is like the red boots. It's just like kind of like half or less than half, and it's just such an interesting take on the suit. I really like how they differentiated her. Also, bring her back. She was amazing. And then you've got her sister. I think this is April's design or the clone. I can't remember. but it's just the same suit but blue instead of red. I will show you the back as well. So it's a pretty damn cool suit. I dig the whole red and blue aesthetic of both. It's nice. Now this one, the Miles Morales anniversary suit, is incredible, and I love the way Tango just managed to make it look so damn good. Like, that emblem, first of all, is cool. At first I wasn't sure about this one, but it's pretty damn sick, dude. Like, he's got that sort of like just cover over his face, and it's, I mean, obviously it's just like a big sweater, but it's so cool and it works so well with the overall suit. You got the emblem on the back looking nice, and then you got this crazy web pattern down here that goes pretty damn hard, and then you've got his shoes there as well that look clean, man. It is awesome, dude. This suit is cool as hell. And then you've got the version here where it sort of removes that if you don't like it, and this is my first time seeing it like this, and damn, this suit goes hard, dude. That is such a cool aesthetic for Miles, like the sort of pink with a really damn nice looking spider, and then the back looks cool as well. Dude, this is an awesome suit. I don't know if Tango put this in Miles Morales, but I would be rocking this. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, I would definitely rock this in Miles Morales for sure. And then, you know, you've got the No Way Home Final Swing suit. This is the latest version from Tango, so the emblem's not gold anymore. It's like silver / black as it should be. All the details are really damn good, right? You've got this sort of like texture here, like in the movie, because he just stitched these suits together because the Stark ones don't recognize them anymore. I love that back emblem too. I mean, the suit is just perfect, man. Like, it's the perfect modern take and paying homage to the classics and the movies ones, because he's clearly inspired by like Andrew and Toby with these spiders. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna make this my own thing. And you got the Phoenix Spider-Man, which, holy crap, dude, that's such a cool concept. Like, if Spider-Man had the power of the Phoenix Force, imagine that. That is OP as hell. Like, these lenses are cool as hell, and that emblem goes hard too, and the back one looks incredible as well. Like, Tango did an incredible job with this one too. He's got like no webs, he's just got the lines going down, so you can tell how much the Phoenix has, like, you know, paid a homage to his suit, but sort of just like made it different. And then you've got Spider Punisher, which goes crazy. Like, look at all this ammo here that he's gotten, and the web shooter gauntlets, which he's got some web fluid there, but then he's got like it looks like a missile, and then he like shoots bullets out of the bottom one like a machine gun. This is crazy, dude. This is an awesome suit. I love that skull there. Does he have a spider emblem on the back? He does. Okay, it's cool. So this Spider-Man doesn't mess around. So I feel sorry for all of his enemies in his universe, because, you know, they're not coming back. And then you've got Tango's take on the Alex Ross Sam Raimi suit. So this is what the original prototype would have looked like for the 2002 movie before they changed it. So he had black lenses. He still had the raised webbing, which is really cool. And that logo I love. So I always love seeing this suit. It is an incredibly gorgeous suit to me personally. It's got webbed wings there, and that sort of web shooter like style is nice, man. It is really nice, very pleasing to look at. And the back emblem too, it's just so beautiful. Like, red and black suits I've just fallen in love with over the like course of this like last year of 2022. So, and you got the retro suit by Tango, which clearly is just Tango's take on the retro suit. Gorgeous. You know, not much to say about it besides, like, you know, it looks great, because I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes talking about this one specific suit. I do like this sort of, like, you can see it's kind of like clothing. Like, it looks like it's made out of a sweater, if that makes sense, like with the patterns there and all of the textures. But the front looks damn nice too, so it looks great. And you've got the Sensational suit, which is the Ben Reilly suit. The OG, you got those web shooters there, which look nice. You know, it's just a great suit, and you can see where like May got inspired by this. Hell, I don't know if she just straight up stole this suit. I can't remember how it goes in the comics, because it's like she just stole this suit. She's just like, it's mine now. I don't know if that's how it went. I can't remember. I gotta reread this comics, but it's a beautiful suit overall, and I wish she kind of goes back to it. So this is Tango's shield suit for, I guess, the MCU Spidey. Looks cool. So it's like if shield made him a suit, you know, they kind of kept the MCU bit there. And then you've got the shield emblem and this really interesting kind of weird spider emblem, like it's upside down, I think. or something. I don't know. It looks cool, but it's so jarring to look at first. But you know, the amount of like sort of armor looking type, like it just makes sense because it's a shield design. And they're like, yep, it's a uniform, like it's Spider-Man, but it's a uniform, so it looks cool, man. And then you've got the, I think this is the Superior Mark III suit. This is one of Tango's favorites and one of my favorites too, because the red and black goes hard. That emblem, that huge emblem, is always beautiful. You've even got webbed wings. The eyes look great. And then you've got this sort of like thing in the back here. I don't know if that's where like spider arms come out or something. I can't remember. But it's a nice suit. And then you've got like all of these like sharp or like or a few sharp like nails. It is cool as hell. Awesome suit to look at. Definitely gorgeous, man. And then you've got the Chasm symbiote suit. So Chasm is a very polarizing character because they just took Ben Reilly and made him evil, wiped all of his progress. So I'm like, bruh. He's kind of a comedic character, especially with the latest issues of his story. But the suit is actually pretty damn interesting to look at. So if this glowed, that would be fire as hell. But it is kind of interesting because at least they kept these web shooters there like the OG. But I don't know. I don't even know how his suit works, but it is a damn cool design. And I love what Tango did with this as well. So then you've got the classic symbiote by Tango, of course. It's kind of like a water painting, but you know, it's not meant to be like a recreation of the true classic suit. This is Tango's take on it, and I mean, I dig it. It kind of feels like an MC one as well, you know. And then you got the Null version of it, which goes hard too. So you know, it's just a red spider. It kind of looks like a dragon, which is meant to, because Null has a giant symbiote dragon, which is nuts. So that is interesting how that whole like symbiote Null saga went. And then you got the Poison Spider-Man, which is just crazy. So Spider-Man was meant to accept the other in a cocoon, and he didn't, so he never came back. He was just in there, and then the symbiote went possessed him and won. And Peter never came back, so it's just the symbiote controlling him. It's gross and crazy. And then you've got Price symbiote suit. So this one is very interesting in the fact that there's so much like, it's not just a white emblem, like there's just a giant white emblem and a lot of white patterns which go really damn hard. And it's a different type of like symbiote shading color as well. So cool suit, like pretty damn cool. I don't really like the eyes personally, but overall it's a damn nice suit. Like that logo just goes all the way down. That's nuts. That is awesome. And then you've got the Shadow suit, which is when Spider-Man actually kept the symbiote suit and he got taken over by it pretty much, and he ended up ending one of his enemies that he just started going on a rampage. It's a crazy story. Highly recommend you go read it. Awesome suit too. It goes pretty hard, man. And then you got the Streamlined suit, which is really interesting too. Is this one like, it feels like the Spectacular one too, so it looks cool. So I'm just speeding up through the symbiote suits because you've always seen these. This is Toxin, the son of Carnage. I think this is the 1000th symbiote. Awesome. Looks cool, you know. Nice design. I love the water painting style as well. Like, that is always cool, especially on this one. And then you've got the Ultimate Spider-Man symbiote. So Tango's take on this. Of course, you got the big eyes and then this color like in that one. And then you got the Web of Shadows version, which I love, because he straight up took the pattern, not from the actual suit, but from Venom himself. And it looks great. I really like that. That is an awesome take by Tango. And you got the Threats and Menace suit, which is one of the new suits that we got revealed during a Spider-Man new run. It is interesting too. Like, I kind of like it, but at the same time, it just... it's not really Spider-Man, is it? Like in the sense of there's no red on it or anything. It's just like a complete over design, and that part there is kind of weird. But it is kind of nice to look at, but I wouldn't really use it. I don't know. I've got very mixed opinions on this one, so there is that. And then you got the Webman, which is inverted Spider-Man, basically as a suit. You've seen the suit. It's just like, you know, the red is blue and the blue is red, right? So... and yeah, that's the final suit. Let me know which one of these is your favorite. I try to go through this as fast as possible so we didn't stay here for an hour. Hope you, like I said, had a happy new year. Make sure to stay safe. Let's make this an amazing year. Remember, we're trying to get to 100K. I love you all. Thank you so much. Let's have a damn wonderful year. Check another video, and peace.